What's up and happy Mental Push-Up Monday. Today we're going to talk about pre-game preparation. And this is something, guys, I am still actively working on. Naming and claiming it. As I was thinking about this idea, I thought about my junior year of high school. It was this one day I was going to get my hair braided. My mom picked me up early. I was going to get my edges redone, y'all, because it was homecoming weekend. I was trying to look fly. So she comes and picks me up, and it took a little bit longer than expected, getting my edges redone. Y'all remember the box braids? Anyway, so took a little bit longer than expected, and I ended up being late to the game, right? So I got to the game about 5 minutes before tip-off, and anyone who's an athlete, you have to be there about 2 hours before the game starts, right, before it kicks off. And so I get there, and I try to do, a few laps, but finally get in the game, never got in the flow of the game at all. Like, literally, the entire game, I just feel off. And it wasn't like, how when you have an off shooting night, and you're just like, dang, my shot not fall. No, it was just off. I felt like a robot out there. I couldn't even move barely. And every game, though, before we tipped off, in those 2 hours that we got there, we would run laps, we would put up shots, we would stretch, all these different things to prepare us to play in the game. And so that evening, I go home. And this is January, so it's freezing cold. I go home. I'm go outside. I'm making shots because I'm ticked off that I had a bad game. And so the next day, I'm determined. I say to myself, okay, I want to make sure that I'm doubly prepared because I was not satisfied with my play. And so I get an opportunity to go through my pregame routine, do all the things, the stretching, the warm-ups, all these things, putting up shots. And so that game, I have a pretty good game. And these are within 24 hours, things changed, a large portion due to my pregame preparation, my preparation. And so what I continue to learn, and as I said, folks, still actively working on this one, y'all. What is up with me? But just learning that preparation is so important to our success. In my classroom, my first year, y'all know my preparation was, I'm gonna open the textbook and that's it. Lesson planning was just yeah. But considering that I left every day with no voice, and the kids were probably not learning, my check for understandings, they were not in the car that often. Preparation definitely was not there. But when I did start to implement some of those things, I started to see some different results in my classroom and just across the board, just like I did that day with the braid and the hair appointment. You know what I'm saying? Being late to the game. When I wasn't prepared, I wasn't ready to do what I need to do. And so I say all that to say that preparation is so important to our success. Even though, guys, planning, it just sometimes feels like nails on a chalkboard for me. But when I do it, I notice that I do get results. And so my question to you is, what are you working on these days? And what are you doing to prepare to get to those targets? Comment below. Reply back. I want to hear back from you. What are you working on? So have a great week. And as always, be bold, be brave, and most importantly, be you. And I'm out.